everybody, my name is Saaketh and today I want to tell you the story of Rama. So Rama was born in a city called Ayodhya and he had 3 moms and two sons were born from one mom. One son was born from another mom and another son was born from another mom. And the names of those brothers are named Shatrugna and Bharata, Lakshmana and Rama. Okay. And they were good bow and arrow warriors, and they also got tested by a sage Vishwamitra, and they had few places that they had to shoot, and then they had to do it at that exact place, and that's how they trained to be warriors. And then at first, even before Rama was born, Kaikeyi, one of the moms, and the father of Rama's name was called Dasharatha, and before Rama was born, Dasharatha was in a war with Kaikeyi, and he was terribly wounded, and then by a demon, and then Kaikeyi was really angry, and then she first fought the demon and killed the demon, and then Dasharatha, and then she cured Dasharatha, and then Dasharatha gave 2 boons to Kaikeyi because she was so brave and nice. And then after a long time, Kaikeyi's servant told Kaikeyi to make your 2 boons, and the 2 boons that she said were actually really bad boons. One of the boons were to send Rama to the forest for exile for 14 years, and then the other boon was to make Bharata crowned king. But even before all of this, even before Kaikeyi's servant told all of this and all of this happened, when Rama was born, when he went to training to shoot with the bow and arrows, they went to a ceremony at Ayodhya, and then the ceremony was saying that Sita, if any warrior wants to come to Sita, one of the most bravest girl warriors on earth, who actually lifted Shiva's bow easily just with one hand. And Rama heard somebody say in Ayodhya that whoever wants to go to the challenge needs to go lift the arrow, and then they can win hand in marriage for Sita. So Rama went with sage Vishwamitra and Lakshmana. So then Rama won the bow and arrow, and he actually also broke it. So then everybody was surprised, and then there were fireworks everywhere because he finally got to be in hand in marriage for Sita. And then he went to exile in the forest, like I was saying, and then he met somebody named Jatayu, and then Jatayu said that he's a vulture king, and he was a friend of Dasharatha, and that if they needed help, they called Jatayu, and then then one day, Ravana, a bad demon, told one of his friends to go in the form of a deer because he
Why?
Oh yeah, because at first Ravana, bad demon, his sister went.
Surpanaka?
Yeah, Surpanaka went out to the forest because she just wanted to wander everywhere, and then she spotted Rama and Lakshmana. So then she went to Rama and Lakshmana and said, "Will you please marry me?" And then Rama and Lakshmana refused and said no. And then Sita came out of the house that they built it there, and then Surpanaka wanted to kill Sita and then married Lakshmana and Rama. And then, but Lakshmana cut off her nose. So then she went to Ravana, bad demon, and then she told the entire story. And then the next day, Ravana wanted to marry Sita himself, and then he told his friends to go in the form of deer, and then Rama will go in search, and then his plan was Lakshmana will also go in search of Rama, and also go with Rama to kill the deer and take it to Ayodhya. And then when Sita is alone, he can go in a form of a sage and ask for a few fruits, but she has to cross the line to give it, right?
What line?
So at first, when the bad demon goes into a form of a reindeer, Sita wants to get the deer. So then Rama goes to the deer and tries to kill the deer and then take it to Ayodhya. But then when the deer was killed, it came back in a form of a demon, and then the demon was screaming exactly like Rama's voice. And then Lakshmana heard Rama cry, and then he said, "Impossible." When Sita said that, "Go, your brother is trapped," he said, "That's impossible." And then he said, "Have you lost your mind like Kaikai too?" And then he went because he didn't want her to say those rude words and then live by herself. So he went, but he also made a line with a powerful spell, because if anyone tries to go across the line, then they're gonna be touched by fire. And then Ravana, who was disguised in a sage, went and then tried to say, "Can you please give me a few fruits?" But Sita had to cross the line, right? So then she had to cross the line, and then Ravana captured Sita and then took her to Lanka. But then Jatayu, the vulture king, tried to save Sita, but sadly Jatayu's wing got cut off by Ravana over here, and he was let off to the ground. But before Jatayu got his wing cut off, Sita had some jewelry everywhere, and then she saw a few packs of very strong monkeys, and then she took off all the jewelry and then let them go with the monkeys. And then after that, Jatayu's wing got cut off, and then they looked for Sita when they came back, but they couldn't see her.
Who?
So Rama and Lakshmana when they came back. So then they went, and then they could not find her anywhere that they searched. So then they went in search, but they even saw Jatayu, and then they were sad, and they wanted to save him, but they also had other problems. So they had to go they couldn't cure Jatayu, but then they found the monkey army that I was talking about with strong hands. And then they met Hanuman, who was also part of the monkey team. And then his friend his master Sugriva said, "Can you please look at these men? Who are they? What are they looking for?" And then Hanuman the monkey team is not bad. They're good people. So then Hanuman disguised as a sage and then said, "Can you please give me some money?" And then so at first this Hanuman, who was disguised in a sage, said, "Who are you two brave warriors?" And then they said that the Rama and Lakshmana who were born in Ayodhya. And then Hanuman also heard about the news about what happened in Ayodhya, about he was Rama and all those. So then he said, "Can I please have some money in this bag that he was holding it?" And then Rama gave some money. I mean, he didn't have any money, but Hanuman returned in his real form, and then they had a big monkey army with Rama, and then Hanuman knew about the marriage of Sita and Rama, and then they told about the story that there was a girl captured by Ravana, and then she left some jewelry, and then Sugriva, Hanuman's master, told Hanuman to go inside their cave and then get the jewelry and then give it to Rama, just to be a little happy. So then after that, Hanuman went in search of Sita across a big ocean, and then he flew up to the sky, and then he went across a big giant mountain, who was actually just a friend of Hanuman's father. And then he said, "Please rest. Your father, who is my friend, told me to become a mountain and then get big so you can rest for a little while." But Hanuman said, "I thank you for the offer, but I have to hurry somewhere, so please go down so I can go and then go in search of Sita." So then the mountain got a little more shorter and then went down into the sea, and then Hanuman could fly. But then a big serpent dragon fish came out of the water, and then dragon snake or dragon fish, and then it came out and then wanted to eat Hanuman and said, "Come inside my mouth and then I will eat you." But then Hanuman quickly rushed into the mouth and then came back quickly, and then he flew off because her wish was fulfilled. So then he went in search of Sita, and then he saw the garden of Lanka, and then Hanuman, before Hanuman even went in search of Sita, Rama said, "If you see Sita, give her a ring that he gave." And then Hanuman gave the ring to Sita when he found her in the garden. And then Hanuman said, "Take me on my shoulders, I'll take you back to Rama." But Sita said, "No, only for his honor and respect. Let Ravana die, and then you can take me on your shoulders anyway." So then Hanuman agreed to Sita because Sita was saying the correct thing. So then, and then he went around the garden, and then he took some branches of trees, and then he swung them at the demons who was guarding Sita, and he was able to give Sita the ring because he was really teeny tiny. So then he took some tree branches and taught them a lesson, and then Akshay Kumara, one of Ravana's son, went to kill Hanuman, but instead Hanuman killed him. And then Ravana's other son, Indrajit, went, and then he didn't use any weapon, like he didn't use a bow and arrow. He used an arrow, but a special type. It was from God, so then Hanuman couldn't obey. Yeah, it was from Brahma, but he couldn't do anything to Brahma because he's a god. Brahma's a god, so he accepted the arrow, and then instead of the arrow killing him, the arrow kept ropes around him. And then when Hanuman went to Ravana's court, since he was praying to God that these people are bad people and I need to teach them a lesson, since he was praying to God, the ropes got off, and then he made his own seat with his tail because it's so big, and then they set his tail to fire because they were really mad. And then he instead of teaching him a lesson, they again teached them a lesson, because instead of him get burned, his tail got fire, but the fire went all over Lanka, the city where Ravana lives, and even on Ravana's palace. So then he drained all of the fire out in the water and then flew back. And then Sita also gave one of the rings, and then Hanuman gave the ring to Sita. Hanuman took the ring from Sita and then gave it to Rama. And then Rama took the ring, and then he was happy and joyful because he saw the ring from Sita. And then they had a war with lots of demons, but it wasn't time for Ravana to come yet. But they had a war, and they also had they had 3 wars. One war was when they Ravana's big brother Kumbhakaran faced the army of monkeys. That's the first war, but Kumbhakaran was killed. And the second war is when Indrajit kills, is when Indrajit kills Lakshmana, and then he gets cured from Hanuman because he holds the mountain Sanjeevani, and Sanjeevani grows on the Himalayas, and then he took it to Lakshmana so he can get cured, because one of the herbs on Sanjeevani can cure can cure Lakshmana. And then the second war is when Lakshmana kills the third war is when Lakshmana kills. And there are 4 wars, and then in the 4th war, there are actually 5 wars. The 4th war is when Rama and Ravana go face to face, and then they get 2 blood areas. One is here, and one is here somewhere on the chest, but they can get cured by not Sanjeevani, but a plant, I think. And then the fifth war is when they meet face to face again. And then at first Ravana throws a bow and arrow that can make all of the monkey armies unconscious. And then Rama finally tries to kill Ravana. So Rama tries to kill Ravana, but he can't because Ravana has 10 heads. Because he's actually immortal. That means he cannot die. Any way that anybody uses any weapon, he cannot die. But he has a belt, a powerful belt with all of the immortality. So then Vibhishana, Ravana's brother, tells that he has the immortal belt. So then Ravana gets killed by Rama because Rama shoots his arrow on Ravana's belt, and then Ravana dies out of immortality, and then Rama goes back to Ayodhya, and then they have a big celebration, and that is also why we celebrate Diwali. I hope you liked the video. Happy Diwali!